Hello writers, we're going to use this video to start writing a new genre, and that genre is a folktale. Now, we've discussed that genre before, and that a folktale is a kind of fiction, and we know that if it's fiction, it's a story that's coming from the author's heart and brain. Specifically with folktales, the author is telling a story from their heart and brain that has been told over and over again by many different people. And we know that sometimes folktales are written down by authors where they use the story that they've heard before and they add things from their own heart and brain to change it. So, we know that one of the folk tales that has been told over and over again is about Cinderella. And we've read many different versions of Cinderella folk tales by different authors in the past couple of weeks. We read Cinderella, we read Sumorella, and we've also read Abadeha. And we're going to continue to read different versions of the Cinderella folktale in our reading videos. And in our writing videos, we're going to write our own Cinderella folktale. So, you're going to be needing a pre-write. And really one of the assignments you can do today with this video is to make your pre-write. And then as the week goes on and you watch more videos about writing folktales, you will fill out the pre-write. You will plan and write probably one page at a time, or if you really wanted to, you could work to plan your whole pre-write and then write one page at a time. So the pre-write will look like this, and it has 7 parts to it. There is the main character part, the villain part, the event, which will actually have 2 pages that are related to the event. We'll talk about that in a moment. The fairy godmother, the lost thing, the solution, and the happy ending. All 7 of these parts are important components in a Cinderella folktale. And you're going to be planning and writing your own Cinderella folktale. So your pre-write will be, will you plan those 7 important parts of your Cinderella folktale? Now, thinking about the ones that we've read so far, let's go through a couple of those as examples and use our reading brains to help us make sure we understand and can prepare to do this writing. So we know that in Cinderella, the main character is Cinderella. And that in Sumorella, the main character is Sumorella. We also know that in Cinderella, the villains are her stepsisters and stepmother. Whereas in Sumorella, we know the villains are his brothers. So things change, but are pretty connected or related to one another. In Cinderella, the event is a ball. In Sumorella, it's a sumo wrestling match. So each of those stories has their own version of these 7 parts or 7 components on your pre-write. So you're going to use this pre-write to plan your own Cinderella story. So you might spend some time today making your own pre-write. So taking a piece of paper, separating it into 7 sections, and labeling each of them. Because throughout this week, as you watch more videos, the other teachers and I will help you plan and write one piece or one component from your pre-write at a time. And it will help if you have your pre-write page ready like this. You'll be adding details to it, whether it's with illustrations or whether it's with words, and then moving it over to your own, each gets its own page where you'll write about it. So that's what you're going to do today, is create your pre-write. And then as you watch more videos, you will plan each part of your pre-write and write the page or pages that connect to it.